What if I told you? The real difference between diesel and petrol generators isn't just fuel type. It's how each one behaves under stress, over time, and inside a real off-grid system. Because on paper, they both do the same thing: convert fuel into electricity. But in practice, they operate in completely different ways when it comes to efficiency, durability, maintenance, and long-term reliability. And choosing the wrong one doesn't just affect performance. It affects how dependent your entire system becomes on fuel, servicing, and constant intervention. At the core, diesel and petrol generators are solving the same problem: on-demand energy production when solar and batteries cannot meet load requirements. But the engineering behind each engine type creates very different outcomes in real-world off-grid living. Understanding those differences is what determines whether your backup power system feels stable or constantly expensive and fragile. Let's start with diesel generators, because they are built for endurance and heavy-duty operation. Diesel engines operate using compression ignition, which means fuel is ignited under high pressure rather than with spark plugs. This creates a more efficient combustion process, especially under sustained load. That efficiency is the reason diesel generators are often preferred in serious off-grid, industrial, or remote applications. They are designed to run for long periods, handle heavy loads, and maintain stability under continuous operation. One of the biggest advantages of diesel generators is fuel efficiency under load. When running at consistent demand, diesel engines generally consume less fuel per unit of electricity produced compared to petrol engines. This becomes extremely important in off-grid systems where fuel must be stored, transported, or resupplied over long distances. Over time, this efficiency difference compounds into significant cost and logistical advantages. Another major strength of diesel generators is longevity. Diesel engines are physically more robust. They operate at lower RPMs for the same power output, which reduces wear and tear on internal components. This means they often last significantly longer than petrol units when properly maintained. In off-grid environments where reliability matters more than convenience, this durability becomes a critical advantage. Diesel generators also perform better under continuous or heavy loads. They are designed to handle sustained energy demand without overheating or degrading quickly. However, diesel systems come with trade-offs. They are typically heavier, more expensive upfront, and louder than smaller petrol units. They also require proper fuel storage management because diesel can degrade over time if not treated or rotated. Cold weather performance can also be an issue without preheating systems, especially in colder climates where fuel gelling can occur. Now let's move to petrol generators, which operate using spark ignition and are generally simpler in design. Petrol engines are widely used because they are cheaper to manufacture, lighter to transport, and easier to start in a variety of conditions. The biggest advantage of petrol generators is accessibility and convenience. They are widely available, easy to refuel, and simple to operate. For short-term use, emergencies, or occasional backup power, petrol generators are often more than sufficient. They are also typically quieter and more compact than diesel alternatives in similar power ranges. However, petrol generators are generally less efficient under sustained load compared to diesel. They consume more fuel per kilowatt hour, especially when run for long periods. Petrol engines also tend to wear faster under heavy or prolonged use. They are designed more for intermittent operation. Now, let's compare them in terms of real-world off-grid usage behavior, because this is where the differences become most important. Diesel generators excel in systems where power demand is consistent, heavy, and predictable. Petrol generators excel in systems where power demand is occasional, light, or emergency-based. Now let's talk about maintenance. Diesel generators require regular oil changes, but generally handle long run times better before needing service. Petrol units are often easier and cheaper to service when issues occur. Diesel fuel is more stable over time compared to petrol, which tends to degrade faster if stored for long periods without stabilizers. Now let's consider cold weather. Diesel engines can struggle in very cold conditions due to fuel gelling. Petrol engines generally start more easily in cold weather, making them more reliable in short-term cold start scenarios. Diesel generators cost more initially, but their fuel efficiency and lifespan often make them cheaper over long-term heavy use. Now let's talk about noise. Petrol generators are generally quieter at lower loads, especially inverter models. Diesel generators are typically louder and produce deeper engine noise. Placement and insulation are more important. One of the biggest mistakes is choosing a petrol generator for heavy continuous loads, which leads to rapid wear and inefficiency. Diesel and petrol generators are tools optimized for different roles. Diesel is built for endurance. Petrol is built for flexibility. Choose the system that reduces dependency and fuel waste over time. Subscribe to Off-Grid Life Tech for more deep breakdowns.